라미월드에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 자, 오늘 할 게임은 딜리버 어스 더 문입니다. 엑스박스로 플레이한 이번 게임은 세비지 플래닛과는 또 다른 굉장히 진지하고 엄숙한 느낌이 드는 SF 어드벤처입니다. 4K 해상도가 아닌 이번에 프레임 향상 모드로 진행을 했는데 가끔 엑스박스에서 프레임이 조금 끊기는 것 빼고는 매우 부드럽고 저예산 게임의 티가 조금 나긴 하지만 그럼에도 불구하고 우주 기체에 관련돼서는 상당히 디테일한 연출을 보여줍니다. 특히 완벽한 한글화로 현재의 상황들을 더 사실감 있게 받아들일 수 있어 좋았던 것 같고 영어 더빙 같은 것도 좀 꽤 잘 되어 있는 것 같아요.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecasts of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected.
We're ready to start the mission. Do you copy?
49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius. This was Nicole Page for World News 1, September 16, 2059. Wishing you a safe and happy day.
이 게임은요, 분위기 자체가 마치 그 영화 그라비티 느낌이기 때문에 특별한 멘트 없이 한번 영상을 쭉 끝까지 지켜보는 거 권장합니다. 끝까지 보고 나면은요, 왜 명작인지 제가 추천하는지 여러분 감이 좀 잡힐 겁니다. 물론 엑스박스 패드로 느껴지는 그 기계장치의 디테일함도 입체감을 더해주는 플러스가 되었고요. 모든 플랫폼으로 출시된 만큼 취향 저격인 분들은 구매를 생각해봐도 좋을 것 같습니다. 구독과 전체 알림 설정을 하시고요. 생방 때 추후 더 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. MPT 정상작동, MPT가 달에서 지구로 에너지 전송, 마이크로파 전력 전송장 시 MPT는 달에서 채굴한 헬리움-3를 연료로 사용해 핵융합 원자로에서 에너지를 생성한 뒤 무선으로 지구에 있는 수신기로 보낼 수 있다. MPT가 완성되기까지 약 10여 년이 걸렸지만 달에서 지구로 날아오는 에너지 신호의 속도는 순식간이다. 세계 우주 에이전시는 MPT가 달 핵융합 원자로에서 지구 인구가 필요로 하는 에너지의 약 20%를 공급할 수 있는 것으로 예상하고 있다. 또한 이 비율은 빠르게 오를 것으로 예상된다. 에이전시의 선임 연구원인 아이작 요한스 박사는 앞으로 10년 안에 MPT는 지구 전체의 에너지를 공급할 것이라며 지구는 이제 어둠에 잠기지 않을 것이라고 말했다.
Fortuna, are you there? Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact. Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits. There she is, the tourist spies. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
화석연료와 오염이 없는 세상을 상상해보라. 모든 에너지가 눈 깜빡할 사이에 제공되는 광경을 생각해보라. 무선으로 에너지를 세계 곳곳 그리고 그 너머로 전송되는 광경을 생각해보라. 그것이 바로 마이크로파 전력 전송장치 MPT이다. 이 책에서는 MPT의 개발자 아이작 요한슨이 이 혁명적인 시스템을 통해 어떤 미래가 올지 얘기한다. 엘리자베스는 남편인 아이작이 달 위원회에서 요직을 맡은 뒤 남편 대신 요한슨 가족을 돌보게 되었습니다. 그녀가 죽은 후 케이시가 아버지 아이작이 있는 달로 가서 살기 전까지는 클레어가 동생인 케이시를 돌봤습니다. 대정전 이후 아이작과 케이시의 소식은 완전히 끊겨버렸습니다.
To the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch. It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online. Building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
안녕 사라. 몇 년 전 피얼슨 우주 정거장에서 만난 적이 있었죠. 당시 저는 하이젠스 냉동 수면 오작동 사고로 보직 해임당한 상태였습니다. 제 망가진 AS에 대해 얘기했던 거 기억나나요? 여기에서 홀로그램 데이터를 추출하려 하는데 도와줄 수 있는지 해서 연락했습니다. 마리아 곤잘레스가. 안녕하세요 마리아. 당연히 기억하죠. 홀로그램 데이터는 고유 하드웨어 부품을 사용하는 데이터예요. 저는 소프트웨어 담당이라 여기 피얼슨에 있는 제 동료인 롤프 로버트슨에게 도와줄 수 있는지 물어볼게요. 뛰어난 기계공학자거든요. 사라 베이커가.
The control center is located on the top floor of the facility. The dust storm is approaching fast. Let's go.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come, it's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout. Right. Secondly, it could be one of the network pillars.
You can't stick around any longer, Fortuna. The rocket has to be primed as soon as possible.
저희 법원은 귀하의 어머니인 엘리자베스 요한슨의 때이른 사망으로 귀하의 아버지인 아이작 요한슨 씨가 케이시 크리스티나 요한슨의 양육권을 전적으로 담당해야 한다는 판결을 내렸습니다. 현재 케이시의 보호자로서 귀하는 케이시가 아버지와 만날 수 있도록 안전하게 달로 데려와야 하는 의무가 있음을 알려드립니다. 그럼 이만 리차드 엣지 판사.
We're not reading any activity in the control center. Are you all right? Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible. Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, There you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout. Right. Secondly, it could be one of the network
Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for. We have to launch before it's too late. Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started. Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful. Perfect. Just Eyesight was practiced. Auxiliary power units booting up. Gaseous oxygen vent arm retracting. Vent arm safely in place. Sound suppression system engaged. Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start 1. We have liftoff. Astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. For Tuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the purple... second stage of the law. Please, deliver us the moon.
구독 옆에 종모양을 눌러서 전체 알림으로 설정하면 더 좋은 영상들을 만날 수 있습니다.